The nightmares come in shifts. One thing she has in common with many of her party members is insomnia, and when they do sleep, it's fraught with disturbing imagery and pain that constricts her lungs and makes it hard to breathe. But lately for Lumine, things have been taking a turn for the worst. As she stares into the depths of the campfire, fighting off the exhaustion weighing on her back from the latest nightmare, the subject of said dark dreams places his hand on her head. You can't even keep your eyes open. Childe's tone is more matter-of-fact than it is mocking, though no one else could read through the teasing lilt like she could. A princess needs her sleep, you know. I'm no sleeping beauty, she scoffs, but doesn't fight the way his hand moves down to rub soothing circles into her back. The tension is probably obvious to him, but he doesn't say a word. For a man that tends to ramble on about things he should never ramble on about, Lumine can't help but appreciate when the quieter moments come around. The fire crackles away in front of them, and perhaps subconsciously she moves closer to Childe and the warmth of his body so she can lean her weight against his. The circles never stop, and she even considers closing her eyes, but she doesn't. Lingering cold expressions and even colder words echo through her mind in ways she can't just forget. In these moments, she thinks of Aether, and how the two of them would hold each other tight and take turns softly humming or singing songs to get through the lonelier nights. The melodies varied. Some were songs from their travels, others from childhood, and some merely notes strung together in the moment. She didn't usually sing in front of others, but for Childe, she thinks she can make an exception. From a wound with no traceable form, blood overflows again. The nightmares come in shifts. Childe can't say when they began, or if there's any way to make them end. He's perpetually tired, on a non-stop journey of information gathering and other frivolous evils that keep his mind busy and his body more so. Being with Lumine allows all of that to slow down, but only so much. It surprises him to hear her voice. It's soft, shaking with an emotion he can only place as broken, and the lyrics carry a heartbreaking melody. Childe doesn't like how closely it aims for his heart, the thing he could have sworn always had better security until Lumine the Traveler came along. But while he is a monster, he isn't one to keep a girl from her comforts. So he listens to her tale. The tale of someone that abandons love, but still thinks of the one they abandoned, even when all traces of them are gone. How it would be so easy for them to trust and love one another and reignite their hope for the future, but that step may never happen again. He hears himself in her words. He's pretty sure she knows what he knows. They've always been disturbingly good at being tuned into the same wavelengths. That was beautiful. I'm no bard, but my brother and I would sing sometimes, if the nights were too dark. Lumine can't look at him now, not after bearing her soul in such an intimate way. That song just came to me, after some of my nightmares. She doesn't say that they are of Childe hurting her, hurting what they have, leaving her and disappearing in a way that would make him hard to reach. She already has one important person she's searching for. Her heart can't take being separated from another, no matter the terms. Childe wonders, not for the first time, if she can see that his smiles are fake. If she can feel that the way he touches her is the way someone holds broken glass. The way you revere something that you wish could be put back together, but you know you're not equipped to do it. He wants to be the one that mends her, but water isn't very good at mending. It drowns. So he guides her to look at him, carefully, and when their eyes meet, he brings their lips together, drowning those thoughts, drowning those fears. Because even if it's temporary, she can drink until she's filled with him, and he can be filled with her. When you're two lonely souls, sometimes that can be enough.